hitting play or record. There you go.
All right, so we're on.
Yes, we are on.
So, the local wine shop opened today, so we were able to go and restock some of our important supplies, including this bottle of, this is 10-year-old tawny port.
Zooming in.
Oh, zooming in. Okay, I'll hold it steady then.
Zooming in. Okay.
All right, so this is Donna Antonia 10-year-old tawny port.
Do we get a lesson in the difference between the tawny and I'm moving that out of the...
Basically, ruby port is sweeter, tawny port is not. They both have this underlying, what I call, sort of medieval flavor of like raisins and spices, sort of like what you smell at Christmas time. Most people, if they think of port at all, probably think of like red-faced old British dudes with big, mustachios.
Just like you.
Port. Just like me, yes, with my mustachios. But port's actually really good as an after-dinner drink.
Sort of with chocolate.
Served with chocolate, or cheese, or nuts, or all three.
Yeah.
I don't judge. You really don't serve a lot of it. This is not a drink where you pour yourself a big old glass of port. You're supposed to have, maybe an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half, and you sip it. You don't shoot it. You don't guzzle it. You don't make it into a shooter.
Shot glass full, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't serve it in a shot glass, though.
I know. I'm just giving measurements.
Yeah. You want to serve it in something that will let it, open up a little bit. So anyway, I have not had this particular branded port before, so I'm going to try it now and see how it is. I think one of the reasons I bought this is because I believe this is one of the Portuguese port makers and not one of the British Portuguese port makers. Huh. There's a neat documentary, I think it's on Netflix, about port, where they talk about that. Also, port's name comes from the town of Oporto, which is where port is made. So, there you go. All right, let's try this. Yeah, that's really smooth. Yeah, like I said, you get flavors of raisiny, brandy-ish, brandy raisin with maybe a hint of, I don't know, clove, nutmeg, stuff like that. Like I said, Christmas flavors kind of, but it does not taste like a pumpkin pie. No. It tastes more like, almost like a spice.
So you shouldn't add it to a latte then? There's no port latte, because pumpkin pie spice? No.
If anyone ever makes a port latte, they should probably be hunted down and murdered. So, for everybody's good. But no, yeah, I would just, this is nice after a meal with dessert or after dessert or in place of dessert. You can actually have this, instead of having like a sweet dessert, you have some of this with some cheese, like a nice stinky cheese, or some mixed nuts. Yeah. Whatever.
I think this is the most we've spent on port.
Yeah.
Because the bottle of port we bought before leaving for service was like the standard, the one with the big letters on it.
Yeah.
I never know. That's like the one I think people are most familiar with because their marketing's probably good.
Well, the big with Sandemann's is a big one. The other one I can't think of, and that's the one we bought.
It's all right, but this is the most we've spent on port.
Yeah. This is really good, though. So if you see it and you're interested in trying port, I like tawny port. Ruby port is too sweet for me. But if you have a sweet tooth, try the ruby. You can buy small bottles of port, too, that are less expensive. That way, if you don't like it, you haven't blown $30, which is what I paid for this. So you've spent $15 to find out if you like port or not. It's probably worth it. So this is like Amaros and other things. I imagine hipsters spend a lot of time, perusing ports along with their Amaros and their Fernet.
Mustaches?
Fernet, Fernet.
Branca,
that's right. Fernet Branca. I wanted to say Fernet Bianco, but that's not right. So, yeah.
So, you should have a separate channel called Perusing Ports.
Oh, yes. No, probably not. I don't drink that much port, so.
But you could if with
this
sponsorship.
Is also, well, yeah, I mean, if you send me port, I will drink it on camera, sure. But I don't really see myself getting a lot of corporate sponsorship here. But yeah, this is also nice autumn and winter. It's not really a hot weather drink.
No.
Unless you live someplace cool. So, there you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.